bloating is a very common thing, and I don't think that people get cancer just from being very bloated. And the first thing I would do is to check what kind of diet the patient is on. I had a patient who saw me the other day and says that they are very bloated, and we scoped, and the scope didn't show any problems. But later, when we were talking about what she ate at home, she loves to eat garlic, she loves to eat onions, she loves to eat spring onions. And she said every meal she eat one bowl of garlic. So I say you stop eating the garlic for a while and you come and tell me if you are better. And 1 week later she said no more bloating. So the diet is important. If you eat a lot of beans, green beans, kidney beans, red beans, you eat a lot of lentils, you eat a lot of cabbage, cauliflower, onions, spring onions, garlic, you can be bloated for a long time. The second possibility is also gallstones. People with gallstones can be bloated, especially after eating very oily meals. So if the scope doesn't show anything terrible, no gastritis, no problems in the stomach and colon, I would do an ultrasound of the gallbladder to see if there's any gallstones. Because if they have gallstones and they always get bloatedness after eating oily food, then the surgery that they will require is a removal of the gallbladder. So these are the common things. Of course, there will be patients who have what we call irritable bowel syndrome, and they are very sensitive to different types of food, and certain foods will cause a lot of bloating, and they will tell you that they are bloating for many years. I will tell these people to keep a food diary. Every day they write what they eat and they write whether they have bloating after that. Then they will, over the next 2 months, be able to identify food that doesn't cause them bloating and food that does cause them bloating, and they will avoid all these foods that cause them problems, and then we will observe. Sometimes we can give medication to relieve the bloatedness, but of course it is always important that we exclude serious conditions before we just say, you know, it's just bloating for no reason. But my suggestion is that if you have patients with this kind of symptoms and they cannot find an answer, then better fly down to Singapore and look for Dr. Tan or myself, because whether it is scopes that they need or gallbladder problem that they have, or unfortunately some of them will have cancer, we will deal with all of them.
Jangan lupa like dan subscribe.